Now that I have everyone's attention for very different reasons, let's learn some flexible weapons for today. Here's what you'll need. Something long and flexible that you can hold in your hand, and enough space you're not accidentally going to hit someone or something. Today we're going to be learning wheel plane, heaven plane, anchor wheel plane, and how to transition between the three real cool. First thing you gotta learn is wheel plane, which is on your dominant side, and you have an up spin, which looks like it's spinning up, and a down spin, which looks like it's spinning down. You can transition between the two with a simple stall, like so. Next, once you make sure you can do that on your non-dominant side, crossing. I love being dyslexic. I was just about to post this, and I realized that I reversed all the heaven plane stuff. I'm gonna fix it with an asterisk, but I'm so sorry. Body, you're going to go ahead and start playing with heaven plane, which can be spinning towards your dominant side or your non-dominant side, and you can use this little body bump to help you transition between the two. It's just going to wrap around your body, you're going to twist with it, and snap it back the other way. Alright, time to level up. From an up spin and wheel plane, I'm going to draw a 45-degree angle up above my head to transition into heaven plane. Then, once I'm done with that, I'm going to transition over to anchor wheel plane down spin. I'm going to stall it, transition back up over my head at a 45, and then go back down at a 45 the other way to get it back into wheel plane. This feels crazy, but it's not that bad. Now, instead of stalling to get out of that downspin, I'm just going to pivot 180 degrees. Start with your non-dominant foot forward and turn 180 degrees to change it to an upspin. Then it's going to just come up over my head. I'm going to take a small step forward, bring it back down over to my lead side, and continue the exact same process. Do this a couple times until you understand how this works, and then move on to the last part, which is just going to be the full 360. Take a step halfway around, pivot the other side. 180 degree step, 180 degree pivot, and then if you do your transition halfway through that, you end up with this really cool flip up into heaven plane. It looks awesome and feels awesome. I'm a huge fan of making learning as accessible as possible, so let me know what non-Meteor Hammer object I should use next.